Welcome, Dean. My name is Ashley Mills, and I'm part of the senior staff here at Beth Shurant. As you know, we are interviewing for our administrative assistant within the religious school. This is a part-time position that takes place typically Wednesday afternoons and Sunday mornings. It may flex a little bit depending on programming throughout the year. We are looking for a highly organized and dedicated individual who is going to play that crucial role in supporting the school's operations and fostering a positive and inclusive community within our synagogue. So today we are going to discuss your experiences, skills, and qualifications relating specifically to this role. I want to understand your knowledge of Jewish rituals and traditions, as well as your ability to handle administrative tasks and responsibilities. I also want to know a little bit more about your approach to working with diverse communities. This interview should take no more than about 10 to 15 minutes, and I'll go ahead and take a few notes, throughout, so don't be concerned. Before I begin, I do want to ask if you have any questions about this role or our organization.
Nope, I think I'm okay.
Great, because I do want this to be a collaborative conversation, so don't hesitate to share your thoughts or experiences throughout this process. Okay, so thank you again for taking the time to join me today, and I look forward to learning more about you. Let's get started. Okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself and your background.
So I'm a junior in high school, and I plan on graduating with a degree, associate's degree in culinary and business management and communications.
Great, that's ambitious and exciting. What interests you about this role and our organization?
So growing up, my mother actually worked in religious settings and environments. So coming to work with her, I really grew up enjoying the environment, and I'm looking for something that'll have flexibility while I grow as a student.
Okay. Can you describe any previous experience you have working in administrative, whether that's in a religious or education setting, and about maybe some of your responsibilities?
So I've been a religious school intern during the summer for the past couple years, and a couple of my responsibilities during those summers were copying papers, answering phone calls, managing events, and being able to complete tasks that were necessary.
Great. How familiar are you with Jewish religious practices and traditions? And how would you ensure that the sensitivity and respect for those practices in your role?
So I've actually been raised Jewish my entire life, so I believe that I'll be able to treat people and certain practices that I'm unaware of and really ensure sensitivity and respect.
Great. This particular role, our religious school administrative assistant, is often a point of contact for parents and community members. So, how would you handle communication with such a diverse group, including not just our parents, but community leaders and educators as well?
Yeah, so I would handle these communications by understanding that different people from this community require different levels of care and understanding and levels of knowledge. That whether I do not have that knowledge already, I'll be able to work with my coworkers on gaining that and helping further situations.
Great. Can you describe an experience when you coordinated or organized a religious school event? That could be a holiday or a celebration, some sort of special programming, and what you did specifically to help ensure its success.
Yeah, so as I said before, I was a TA during the summer, so I've helped support with managing supplies, making sure that events that I was held responsible for, I was very well educated and knew what was needed of me and needed to fulfill that job and create a special and safe environment.
Great. In what ways, going back to support, would you support our staff, including our teachers and potentially special educators that come in, and ensure that things are running efficiently and smoothly?
Yeah, so I would plan on filling requests and having really strong communication with all workers and projects, and being able to overall have really great um, time management and mannerisms through all of these questions and problems.
Great. So, maintaining accurate records and managing administrative tasks, again, is critical for this particular role. How do you ensure that attention to detail and organization is maintained in your work?
So I would be able to keep my station tidy. So also as a student, I feel like this comes in and adds to my strengths. But to be able to double and triple check before I submit in projects, answering goals, questions, and be able to overall keep my time very well managed to support everybody.
Great. And so our final question comes here is I'd like for you to describe a time in which you addressed conflict in a professional setting, and how did you handle the situation while maintaining a positive and respectful environment?
So I've actually had to address conflicts before during classes where there was a really big difference in opinion on the process of completing a personal project that we each shared together, but we both decided to compromise and come together to complete a shared goal.
Great, great. I did realize there was one more thing I did want to ask you, so not quite to wrap up. Going back to support, because that's a huge part of this role. There are often times when you will work with helping programs. I know you had a little bit of experience before. How do you prioritize your tasks and ensure that you are able to see through multiple responsibilities that are happening simultaneously?
So that would be a really big thing for me by being able to keep lists and timelines and personal goals that I can reach by doing this, and not only growing with the synagogue and these events, but growing personally and taking experience from this.
Okay, great. Those are all my questions that I have for you for today. I really thank you for taking the time to meet with me. I've gotten some great insight on, your experiences and skills. You clearly value communication and time management and learning, and I think that aligns very nicely with our set of values here in our organization. So I want you to feel free to reach back out if there's anything additional that you want to share or if you have questions. We are going to be wrapping up our final round of interviews over the next week, and we'll be in touch with you soon to kind of give you an update of your application and status with us. I do wish you the best of luck as you're searching for a job and your high school experience, and I really look forward to connecting with you soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you.